Hi, hello Saira. Today we have a new Gloskrutham story um, in English, a promo story, a secret philosopher's talk, an English Gloskrutham Promo Story. The bidding is still open for a more than quality mass entertainer, wonderful Gloskrutham story. A more than quality, wonderful mass entertainer Gloskrutham story in English. 201 is the maximum bid so far received. If anybody wish to, if anybody wish to bid further, you may further do the bidding. And this is an English story, it's a promotional story. And the story goes something like this. It is actually it can be taken as a continuation of the previous promo story. A money making family secret story. Need not do this can separate access separate to the story can be a separate one, do need not connect with the previous one. But anyway, here we are getting into the story, that is a secret philosopher's stone, an English Gloskrutham Promo Story. Balram is a more than 50 years old man and a chronic bachelor too, and is the auditor in a multinational IT company. Aishwarya Menon, who is about 27 or 28 years old, 28 years of age, is the head of a software division. This is dealing more with venture capital funds, venture capital projects in the same company. She is daughter to a rich industrialist. She is daughter to a rich industrialist parents, and still she is unmarried. She is not married yet. Many of her divisions, ambitious projects could not even get initiated because of the audit objections raised by the Balram's audit department. That seemed very genuine to the company doctors. Balram is considered a sincere veteran in the company, for whom the payment salary paid by the company is too low or even very meager compared to the industry standards and the salaries of the likes of him in other in the same industry, likes of him in this position in the same in the industry. Since Balram is single, he is able to sustain well even with his low salary. And he is from an old school of defensive approaches when any new projects and initiatives are considered. Maybe also because of his past experiences, and the company top brass actually trusts him very much for his experience and track record. Whereas Aishwarya Menon is a doomed school product from Simla under the Himalayan heights. She is heading the venture capital division with a lot of young software boys in her division. She wanted to hire a new set of fresh engineering graduate boys or girls, youth from the engineering colleges for a new venture capital program that she has designed. at another venture capital program. She has been successful with many some projects. She's also a somewhat a successful person, but many of their projects get cut by the so this is an issue. So when this new project came, this also got objected by Vietnam audit department. She wanted to hire a new set of fresh young boys and girls from the engineering colleges, engineering colleges for yet another venture capital program. Freshers, she wanted to hire the freshers, where the company shall invest some huge amounts of money in the personally in these youngsters, in the personal names of these young boys and girls, fresh graduated from the colleges, engineering colleges, selecting them as venture capitalists under the company. I mean, in the venture capitalists of the company, and try to groom them slowly as the heads of another bunch of venture capitalists, whom these boys shall be recruiting and managing later. But Balram objected to the huge investment planned in the names of these boys personally initially itself, and suggested a gradual incremental investment path depending on the performance, indices of these recruited ones. But Aishwarya Menon was of the opinion that huge investment initially itself needed, trusting the boys to attract the best in the lot, coming afresh out of the engineering colleges, and the percentage margin currently existing for this project envisage being high for the time being may diminish in the future slightly to take the full advantage and maximum benefit of the profits. Huge investments are to be done immediately, now only, with the best in the lot. With the best in the lot now itself. There, Balram objected, saying the huge investments in unrated performance and caliber with the actual real world beyond academics can prove disastrous. It may not, but if it proves disastrous, the exit option suggested in the project by the Aishwarya, the project leader, the head of that division, the capital division, it's not that quite worthy enough. The exit options are not worthy enough when compared to the projected returns that they are showing. So, if it goes well, fine. If it doesn't go well, the exit options suggested are not that. It's not that. It's not that it doesn't look that strong on paper. Credible enough, and credible enough in the paper. Being a big company, they should be. They should know. There should be credible exit options on paper. So, to make the project more viable, with the cited audit objections by Balram to redesign some better exit options compatible with the projected returns, Aishwarya Menon been sent to the auditing department of Balram to learn more about costing and other aspects of concerns to make a still better design of our project with the blessing of all the team members of our current software division, who are also from were also from the Dune school like upbringing that they had under Himalayan heights in Simla and other places. So our software design consisted of all those, great Dune school products, and she had a good time, great team with that, and they all wished Shiraman and all the best dealing with the auditing department with Balram's auditing department with some devoted tapas and adulations towards Balram. Aishwarya Menon actually learned more about classes and classifications in costing, including the ABC analysis in material management, various aspects of queuing theories too, including Monte Carlo simulation and other FIFO and LIFO aspects, etc., etc. And after carefully analyzing all these aspects, she very carefully designed yet another fresh project plan addressing the concerns of the audit department too. And after she designed everything, redesigned everything to the addressing the concerns of the audit department too, and with the proper better exit options also being planned, been made. She actually made this presentation of this new revised project in a resort in Shimla under the Himalayan heights of men. And she took Balram for a meeting in Shimla to present this in a resort, where she presented before Balram so exclusively to him and so explicitly, in a very charming way. After reaching the resort, she presented it in a very explicit manner, and an exotic location, and it being similar under the Himalayan heights. For a moment, Balram got wonderstruck when Aishwarya Menon presented her project details, renewed, revamped project details, and he was absolutely amazed with his presentation, with the exquisite and charming Aishwarya Menon. Then, with all the conditions and environments tuned, highly enchanting, Aishwarya Menon also revealed herself to Balram as the daughter of Balram's previous ex who left him earlier, Tissa Menon, aka T2D Menon. And she also revealed the whole story that her parents are still in America, and for a weak moment, with all the conditions just playing up to some wonderful tones and tunes, a weak moment, Balram. So his ex Tissa Menon, NGDCs Menon and Aishwarya Menon, and a few more things happened in that exotic location. In between Aishwarya Menon and Balram, and Aishwarya Menon she got pregnant. Balram though approved a project plan, but he resigned from the company and went in exile in shame for having an affair with a much younger girl in his old age. But Aishwarya went chasing after Balram into his exile, and slowly, in a time-taken manner, she got him back into the company and its auditing department back with a new design and the new design and venture capital program going for some to see for the Balram to see how our new designed our venture capital program is going for thumbing success. So that that was getting implemented by our team, and she showed Balram how it is going for a thumping success, and she got him back to the company's audit department, telling him not to feel any guilty and etc. other things. So that is the what do you call the story. English Gloskrutham Promo Story on a secret philosopher story. English Gloskrutham Promo Story. And the other story is still for open for bidding. What is it? It is more than quality, a wonderful mass entertainer. Gloskrutham Story is still half complete and it is up for auction. The highest bid so far arrived being rupees 201. If you want to bid further, you may bid. The phone number that you have to call for bidding. The VPP charges shall be extra. Please remember that. Phone number that you have got to bid and tell your address is mobile number is 0091 944 373. Please call and we put your bid along with your address, and BPP charges shall be extra after beyond above the bidden price. Okay, bye bye. Sign off for the time being. And today it is 15th February 2016, Tuesday. And the story that I just narrated got started, and I started writing at about 1:10 p.m. IST, and maybe got completed by around 6:30 p.m. IST, and now I am uploading it. It's approaching 7 p.m. IST today.